All right, guys, so we have a couple of fun items to open up today. This is not your typical unboxing and review video, but instead, we're just going to take a closer look of these two items. This is, of course, the Motor Helix Honda Civic EK9, the Spoon Sport Edition. This is, of course, from the Tokyo Auto Salon 2026. And this guy right here is also from the Tokyo Auto Salon 2026. This is the Diorama, by Motor Helix, and they release a few of these already. So of course, this one is the Spoon Sports version, and they have a Liberty Walk, and I think they have a RWB, if I'm not mistaken. I usually don't buy diorama stuff because I don't have a lot of space. So this one is small enough to fit in my narrow shelf. So the plan is to have like a spoon shelf, like a spoon collection on one shelf. So this is the first one's gonna go on that shelf. And of course, Pop Race have released the NSX, right? They have the regular version, and of course they have the Diecast event. I forgot which expo or which Diecast convention was the NSX from, but that one should be coming soon. But I want to open this up because this is pretty much your centerpiece, right? The diorama, and then of course this car will go inside diorama, and then from there you can just put a couple of cars with spoon livery, and it'll look good. At least in my head, that's how I envision it. So let's go ahead and open up the car first. This might be a longer video than usual because we're gonna open up the diorama and then set it up, and take a look, and hopefully it looks good. I mean, I'm gonna try to mimic what's in the product photo because it looks good. There's a few accessories included in that diorama. Usually when you get like a diorama piece, if I can open this, usually if you get a diorama piece, it doesn't come with like accessories like the lift, the garage lift, the toolboxes. It usually doesn't come with that. So, and that's one of the reasons why I decided to pick this up. I mean, it was, how much was it? It's like $38, and it's like I said, it's small enough and it fits in any shelves really. So I've decided to give it a try, and then it matches, of course, with the this car. So I'm like, why not, right? So let's give it a try and see how it looks. But for now, let's take a look at this car. Of course, you got your Tokyo Auto Salon down here, 2026. I think this is not the Tokyo Auto Salon in Japan, though. I think this is the one from Hong Kong. So just so you know, that and of course, it comes with this very clear acrylic case and this carton box right here with Spoon Sports in the back, and also back here Civic Type R, and then I'm pretty sure this is license. Let's take a look. Of course, Motor Helix up there. Yep, licensed by Honda. There you go. And TAS, yeah, Tokyo Auto Salon 2020. So it might be from Japan, the Tokyo Auto Salon Japan, because I know it was confusing to me at first because I thought, well, Tokyo Auto Salon, that should be in Japan, in Tokyo, right? But then apparently there is a Tokyo Auto Salon in Hong Kong. They should at least specify that in the box, right, or in the packaging. But whatever, it is what it is. This acrylic is very, very clear. I don't see any scratches, which is good. Let's take a look at the model now. I don't see any tapes on both sides. At least it's nice and tight, unlike my other models. So here's the car. Let's take a. I think it's supposed to come with like a hood, like a transparent hood. But let me take a look. I think it's at the bottom, right there. Let's go ahead and remove the accessories so I can unscrew the model from its base. You got your two screws at the bottom. I don't know if you guys are following Motor Helix, or I don't know if you guys have any Motor Helix models, at least the 164 scale, because they have been killing it. I mean, it's a bit confusing to collect because not a lot of information's out there. And I just found this out. Motor Helix, they have different tiers, right? You know, like Tarmac, where they have Global 64, Road 64, Collab 64, and then Hobby 64. And Hobby 64 being like the top tier in their catalog. Motor Helix have the same thing. They have, I think, Senior 64 is the highest, or Senior 64 is the highest tier, and then I think they have Junior and then Intern 64, which is kind of weird. That naming convention is weird. But anyways, here's the model. From the side, it looks really good. This one, of course, the wheels, it's a good roller. The cool thing about the wheels is that they have brake details. You can see the blue caliper there in front. Pretty sure they're on the back too. It's kind of hard to see. It's kind of dark. Oh, right there. Right there, there's a blue caliper. The brake details, rotor, and everything is in there. And here's the engine detail. I mean, it's already open, right? So there's no element of surprise anymore. But the engine detail looks really, really good. There's your strut bar. The engine block looks really good. It's painted in yellow. Do I see a spoon? No, I don't see any spoon branding or Honda there. But at least it's painted in yellow, and there's some carbon fiber bits there. It's not like a real carbon fiber. It's just painted. Hopefully you guys can see that. But you got your radiator, your reservoir. So it looks really good. And there's your couple of magnets up there in the corner. Let me zoom in. There's one magnet and two. So two magnets total. The front end looks good as well. There's a red paint there. I think it's, I don't know if it's this for. Maybe it's like a tow hook in real life. Who knows? But the headlights looks good as well. The side mirrors are, I want to say plastic. It's not rubber. And this is a right-hand drive. And then the interior is just black. I feel like I've seen this car in real life. With this livery and with this number box. So I'll try to find a photo and then post it up here if I found one, but if not, I'm sorry. But yeah, and then on the back you got your roof spoiler here. It's not too big, it's just the right size in my opinion. You got your spoon decal on the back window. Has some defroster lines too, which is cool. Tail lights, both acrylics. And then on the back, you'll see your spoon plate in blue. And then there's a decal there. I don't know what that is exactly, but maybe you guys know. But there's a single exhaust here. It's painted in silver. I think it's metal. It feels metal to me, but it's nicely painted. And then on the bottom, it's metal base. Let's try to get the accessories here. And let me try. Oh, it's not. Because I mentioned in the beginning, I thought the hood was transparent because I know Motor Helix released an EK9 with a transparent hood. So this one, however, is not. It's painted. See Spoon Sports in front and then the number 95 in the corner. So let's see how strong the magnets are. When you tip it over like that, does it fall up? Does not. So pretty strong magnet. I mean, right now in my experience, Pop Ray still holds the best magnets in the 1/64 scale because they're super strong. Now, does it come with a tool to open up the hood again? No. So you're gonna have to be careful not to scratch this when you want to open the hood. I usually do that. So that still works. That trick still works. And like I said, it's not the strongest magnet, so you can just put it on just like that. And it sits flush too. But yeah, that's the car. I'm very happy with this. I mean, it's not, is it the best EK9? I mean, for Spoon, I would say yes. I like the wheels too. I think they nailed the wheel size. I think they nailed that. Brake details. I mean, for the price, I gotta double check how much I got this car for. But it's gotta be at least under 20. So it's a really, really good deal. Now, let's take a look at the dial. So, I mean, there's a window already, so you can kind of see what it looks like. I really don't see any licenses here other than Motor Helix, but it really doesn't matter to me. It's just, it's a diorama. It's not like a car, right? Okay, there you go. And I might need to move my camera and change the angle so we can see this better. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully it's not too dark. Let me pull this out. Here comes the review. There you go. So I'm gonna measure this for you guys because I know I care about the sizes. I want to make sure before I buy something, I want to make sure it fits my shelf. So I'm gonna do some measurements here later. But here's what's in the box, right? Excuse me. So the box is tiny, but it comes with all these goodies. Look at this. And they're nicely detailed too. Nice color, nice paint, right? And it comes with the diorama. So you don't have to buy accessories after getting a garage diorama like this. Although there is some QC issue there. It's not like the sticker is not like properly. Maybe I can just push this down. It's just not. It's coming off already. But yeah, you can. You know, I'm able to fix it. No problem. You know. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And this. Let me put the car here. And you can put multiple cars too. I mean, without the accessories, right? So imagine you have like 2 or multiple spoon models, right? That'll look good. This one, by the way, is by GCD, the Toyota Tundra. But yeah, so you can put like SUV. Of course, you got your JDM cars here, no problem. It'll fit just fine. But let's say goodbye to my not Tacoma, but my Tundra for now. And let's set this up. I mean, this looks really fun. I kind of want to check out the other one, but outside of the livery, the spoon here, and the stickers here, Spoon Sports, I mean, the layout's the same. That's the only reason why I don't want to buy more, because they all look the same to me. I'm going to try to copy what's in the picture. You guys can't see it, but I have it up on my computer. Let's see. So there's 2 ramps. So the accessories, by the way, are just made of, I want to say some sort of plastic. It's definitely not metal. And then put the car on. Actually, let's do it without the hood. So let's pretend like someone is working on the engine. So actually, I'm gonna do this first. Pull it out and then push it in like that. This is how it looks like in the picture. So that's that. Now, and then the way they set up, so they put the hood here. And I'll post a picture of the finish or of the product photo later so we can do a quick comparison. Hopefully I do it justice. It won't stay up for some reason. Oh, there's more tiny parts. Look at this. I don't think I'm gonna open this because I'm gonna lose it. Or my 4-year-old will find it and then lose it. So I'm not gonna open this tiny accessories, unfortunately. But maybe down the road I will. But there's so many cool items here. Let me just set up the toolbox. Like so. And then this tiny cart, they put it here. And then in the photo, they put some tools there. But I'm not going to do that. Oh, there is an engine lift. This is a cool one. See that? How cool is that? Maybe we can put it next to the engine. Pretend that we're going to use this to pick up the engine. Back there. So put the fan there and then a couple of wheels. Oh, shh. Sorry. And then this tiny table. Let's put some accessories up here. Here you go. And then this guy, I think, is in the corner. Upside down. There. And more toolbox. I think this belongs there. Yeah, this is actually fun. I'm having so much fun with these accessories. Look at these Recaro seats. Let's see. Let's try to zoom in. Look at these Recaro seats, guys. And it's branded. Look at that, Recaro. It says Recaro there. That's so cool. And I just put it there. Wait, where's that? Oh, right here. There's a big shelf there in the corner. And then you put some accessories there. But like I said, I'm not going to do it. And then they put the Recaro seats here in the corner. Like so. And there's another one. So there's two of them. There you go. Oh, yeah. They put this shelves in the back. Let's see if I can do this without destroying everything. Like that. And then put it back here. What is this? And there's a... Okay. There's this thing with the computer. You know, for the dyno, I'm guessing, right? Let's put it there. And what's left are these accessories that I'm not going to open. Maybe when I do a collection tour, once everything is set up, I'll open this. But yeah, that's what you can expect from these diodes. And there's so many accessories, guys, and it's so much fun. Let me try to zoom in. So this is what you can expect from the small diorama by Motor Helix. They're so much fun. I mean, they're not super realistic. And the sticker could be better, you know, the decals and all that. But I do like the accessories. I think the accessories are well sculpted, and then the materials that they use are not, I don't think it's easily breakable. And it's a cool setup. I like it. I can't wait to get more spoon models. I have 2 more coming, I think 2 or 3, the NSX by Pop Race. So I'm gonna go ahead and display it with these. So I'm gonna try to give you guys a quick preview of what it looks like on the shelf. I'll be right back. All right, so here's what it looks like on the shelf. Like I said, I have a very narrow shelf here. As you can see here, there's not a lot of space here. I think the width of this shelf is about 12 inches. And oh, I promised you like a measurement for these. So after this, I'm gonna do a quick measurement for you guys. That way you guys know, in case you're interested. But yeah, the plan is to have more models here, you know, spoon models around the garage, and then maybe add a couple of figures in the garage. That's what it looks like on the shelf. Like I said, it's tiny. Technically, you can, I think if I move this here, I can have maybe 2 of these. I think it can fit 2 if I really want to. Like maybe 1 Spoon Sport here, maybe Liberty Walk, you know, RWB or whatever. But yeah, I think it fits 2. All right, so now let's go ahead and do a quick measurement of this diorama. All right, I'm back. Let's take a look at the length. 6.5 inches. And then height. Yeah, it's about 3.5. And the depth is about 4 inches. Right there. Sorry about the light, but it's about 4 inches in depth. So yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I can't wait to add more accessories here down the road, but definitely I'm gonna add more figures. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy that, and I'll see you next time. Bye.